We have seen a significant increase in violent crimes throughout the Albany area in the year 2020 alone. We see friends, family members, and neighbors shocked, frightened, and devastated by this crisis. The first step in promoting nonviolence and to enforce the transformation we wish to see is to address the root causes of violence within our communities. We then can assess the cause and creatively implement powerful methods for resolving conflict by fostering a culture that values peace and education. I believe that those who have asked to join me in the makings of this video have the knowledge and understanding of the behaviors needed to live in solidarity. It is my hope that this video will serve to raise awareness and promote peace throughout our neighborhoods.
Hello, my name is Starlita Smith, Executive Director of the YWCA of the Greater Capital Region. I wanted to speak on how our communities are going through some horrible, violent times that are killing and harming our communities in ways that are crippling our great cities and depleting the belief that we can rise above. These acts of violence are not just affecting the persons involved. Mothers are losing children. Family and friends are losing someone they hold near and dear to them. Communities are losing future leaders as well as hope. I do not want another person to die of gun violence. I do not and will not lose hope. I don't have the answer, but I know and want to be part of the solution to bring peace to our communities. And I ask you, as a mother, a wife, an aunt, sister, friend, and community leader, please stop the violence. Thank you.
My name is Pastor Charlie Muller of Victory Church. For the last 26 years, we've been working on the streets of Albany, New York. We've never seen gun violence at this level before. 11 years ago, we lost an 11-year-old girl on First Street. 2 weeks ago, we lost an 18-year-old right on Quayle Street. This should not be happening. Together, working together in community. We run a program that takes kids to summer camp, feeds kids every day, does mentoring and homework. We got the Boys and Girls Club in our city. We have so many other organizations in our city. We need to join together. We need to celebrate success, and we need to send a message as the kids are growing up that violence, gangs, certain way of living is not acceptable, and we need to steer them on the path of success. I believe together we can accomplish this. It breaks my heart when we lose another teenager or we lose a young child. Sometimes when we see this, it breaks our hearts, it breaks my heart. But I know together, if we believe in each other and believe in our city, we can make a difference in Albany, New York. Thank you for listening.
Good afternoon. This is Pastor David Trainum. I wanted to chime in on the things that Albany has been going through during the past few months. Like many other places in the nation, the city of Albany has had its share of violence in the recent months. And in my opinion, the violence will cease and our city will once again be the safe haven it was, when the individuals realize they are not only hurting themselves, but their families, their relatives, their friends, and the entire city as a whole. I appeal to every perpetrator of these actions to consider that they are making it difficult for all of us to have the quality of life that Albany is known for and that every one of our community members are deserving of. However, in spite of these things, I am looking forward to a better day in Albany. God bless you as I continue to pray for the peace of our city.
The reaction from the community, folks are scared, folks are living in fear. People don't want to go to certain parts of the community. Even the police, I can feel that, they're on the edge because, these people that are involved in these crimes are reckless, wrong, disrespectful, dangerous. I can't even come up with a worse word for these individuals involved, but it needs to stop. They need to stop. Folks are living in fear. They're held hostage in their own homes. It's very sad, very sad. Kids can't come out and play. It's bad enough that we have the pandemic going on with COVID, and now the African American community is facing such tremendous grief and torture with these young men that are involved in assassinating each other, which is very sad. My solution, and there's plenty of people giving advice, and I agree with a lot of the stuff that's being said, but my thing is to get out and try to work with those individuals that want to be helped. We can't live in fear. We have to go out and work with kids and stop coming up with so many different solutions and not doing it ourselves. So my thing is to work with the population that needs to be helped and those that necessarily are in danger, and stop them and be proactive from, the crimes and, making bad choices. So we can sit here and come up with a top 10 list of things we should do, but you got to go out and work. You got to get from behind your desk. You got to get off your couch. You have to get from behind that pulpit. You got to go out and work with the people. Jesus was working with the people. He went to the streets and brought the people to his house. You got to bring the people to your house, to your area, and show them a better way.
I'm 16 years old. I'm from True, New York. All the gang violence and shootings and everything that's going on in my area, in the Albany area, really affect me and my little brothers and all the kids younger than us. Because it's hard for me to want to take my brother places with me, to the park or just anywhere around the streets that I be going, because I'm scared that something might happen to him. If something happens to him, what am I gonna do? That's who I'm supposed to be protecting when my parents aren't around. Stuff like that is just scary. So I feel like instead of all the shooting, if y'all really have beef or something, y'all should just fight it out or squash the beef altogether, because there's no reason for innocent people to be getting hurt because you people want to shoot.
It's Albanians hurting Albanians. It's people that grew up together, kids hurting each other. For me, it's problematic because it's hurting relationships. It's hurting our family structure. It's hurting our community structure. So all of us have reasoning and coping skills, and I think that we need to tap into those skills and that skill set that we have and allow it to lead us in a different direction. So put the guns down and let the love come up.